Prime Minister Davis, your response to the question of capital punishment, that your focus is on prevention over punishment, is commendable, in part as prevention addresses the root causes of crime. However, prevention alone cannot stand as a sole pillar of a comprehensive strategy to combat rising murders. In a society where the fear of consequences has eroded and criminals operate with impunity, a punishment that deters must exist alongside preventive measures. This is not a call for vengeance, but for justice. Justice that reassures victims' families and restores faith in the rule of law. Deterrence works when it is certain, swift, and severe enough to outweigh the perceived benefits of crime. Capital punishment in cases of extreme brutality serves not only as a warning to potential offenders, but as a declaration by the state that certain acts violate the fabric of humanity so egregiously that they demand the ultimate accountability. Preventive efforts are critical, but they must be paired with an effective deterrent system that reflects the gravity of crimes, such as the brutal murders of a 75-year-old woman, a valuable, productive, loved citizen, just days after the rape and murder by strangulation of a 12-year-old promising, hope-filled darling of our nation. The government must prioritize both prevention and a judicial response that reflects the demands of justice. To align with the Privy Council's directive that capital punishment be reserved for the worst of the worst, the government can establish clear, objective criteria that define such cases. Examples of those criteria should include multiple aggravating factors, crimes that involve heinous methods, prolonged suffering, or the targeting of vulnerable individuals such as children, the elderly, or disabled persons. Criteria should include impact on society, public murders, brazen killings in crowded areas, or acts that instill widespread fear and erode public safety. Criteria can include irrefutable evidence, cases where forensic evidence, video recordings, or confessions leave no doubt about the perpetrator's guilt. Finally, the criteria can include repeat or serial offenders, individuals with a history of similar violent crimes demonstrating a clear and ongoing threat to society. A commission of legal and psychological experts, alongside representatives from civil society, could be tasked with reviewing such cases and recommending eligibility for capital punishment. This process ensures fairness, transparency, and adherence to international human rights standards while addressing the public's demand for justice in the face of unthinkable acts of violence.